UFS curriculum is so broad that if they don't start teaching on day one, they won't be able to stay up with the pace setters. At the end, it's the learners who are suffering from that.
Previously, in disadvantaged schools, we are lacking in maths and science. For instance, in my school here, the teacher who's teaching there is a foundation phase teacher, unqualified to teach science.
Most of the natural science teachers, they only have science up to grade 9 themselves. And so what I do is I run workshops with the teachers so that I can develop that content knowledge.
The models that we're using in those workshops were very much useful.
And so what I've been doing is developing resources, and then the school partnership project has given this to the learners and the schools. And so we've had an intervention program in which we've had various teaching aids like posters and flashcards. Some teachers have better content knowledge than others, and so you adjust your mentoring according to the needs of the teacher.
She started visiting teachers, presenting lessons in their classes, and then giving them feedback on their lessons.
I go to each one at least once a week. I have their timetable, each teacher's timetables, so I can use my time very effectively. I use various methods, whatever seems the most appropriate for addressing the problem. And then I go into the classes with them and support them wherever they need the help. So it might be planning the lesson, it might be co-teaching, it might be observing the lesson and then afterwards reflecting on the lesson.
It is normally working with secondary schools, but they've started now initiating the feeder schools to those secondary schools, so that when learners go to those secondary schools, at least they are grounded in content.
I'm the only mentor in my schools. I've got a good relationship with all the principals and HODs, and so we discuss issues of management as well.
With regards to other projects at the schools, because we have the mentors there, it makes a big difference. Because we've got the mentors on site, they can actually assist to implement some of these other projects. They can help the schools to really get benefit from it. But there's a project where computers were given to schools, and we can now help the teachers that went on a course to actually come back and implement and use those computers.
I went with some, I think they were grade 4 learners, to a computer class to do mental maths on a computer. They'd never touched computers before, that was obvious. And they were so scared of the computers, they just sat there and then every now and again just touched the touchpad. And they were really slow and didn't really understand how to use it. By the end of the half-hour lesson, their eyes were shining and they were excited. They were pressing those buttons and they were, yes, in between. And it was just so wonderful to see how they went from being very slow with the addition that they were busy doing to being really good and fast and accurate. Well, obviously there is the thing of increased marks, and we do hope for that. But I don't see that as the only indicator. What I want to see is that the teachers expand their pedagogy. I see now that people are starting to use teaching aids, starting using computers, starting using also things which add excitement and effectiveness to learning.